Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Vice President Kamala Harris just had a meltdown when she was hit with a very tough but very needed question. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So, Vice President Harris was at an event with the New York Times, friendly place, right, for Kamala Harris, and she was asked a question that I think is on the minds of many people. And she gave her usual word salad, cackling, nonsense, a bunch of words that mean nothing answer. But she said something in there that she actually had a point on. And I'm gonna show you her point after you watch the video. I'm gonna show you exactly what she was talking about. And I gotta say, she's right. Let's take a look.
Let me ask you a question that I know you get asked a lot, and I know it's a question that I imagine you don't like. And it is...
I expected many of those today.
This is the headline. It ran in the Wall Street Journal, and it ran as a question, so I'm just going to ask it directly to you.
Okay.
Is a vote for Biden a vote for President Harris?
A vote for President Biden is a vote for President Biden and Vice President Harris. We are a ticket. It's called Biden-Harris. That's the administration. That's right on the ticket. Okay. Yes. I was elected. Okay. And I intend to be reelected, as does the president.
Let me ask you in a different way, then. No. Do you think this is a very just personal question. When you voted historically before you
voted for myself.
No, before you were in this role,
yes,
you voted for presidents and tickets before.
Indeed.
Okay. So here's the question. Do you accept the idea, the conception, that when people in this room and other places vote for your ticket, this is the Biden-Harris ticket, that they have to believe, everybody in this room has to believe, that you would make an exceptional president? Are they voting affirmatively for you in that role, or are they voting for something different?
Oh, they're voting for so much when they vote for president. They're voting for what are the accomplishments when you're talking about a reelection, the values, the principles that those leaders stand for and exemplify. Right. They're voting, for example, when we're looking at increasing instability around the world. I mean, a war in Europe, 70 years, where we took for granted basic international rules and norms such as sovereignty and territorial integrity, upended by Russia's unprovoked attack on Ukraine. We look now at what is happening in the Middle East with one of our longest friends and allies, Israel, being the subject of a terrorist attack where 1,200 people were killed. And now what we look at Gaza and what has happened where far too many Palestinian civilians have been killed. And the world pays attention and Americans pay attention. And I think it does us all a discredit to underestimate the intelligence of the American people, to see what's happening in the world and their desire for consistency and stability and moderation in leadership versus chaos. The American people have the ability to see a split screen and understand what will be presented as a difference in November of 24, much less what you have seen over the last 4 years in terms of establishing stability that was lost in the previous administration. It is Joe Biden, and I spent a whole lot of time with our president, who was able to reestablish the strength of NATO. Don't forget, from our friend Macron to others, who at one point presented an existential question: does NATO have a reason for being? Joe Biden, I would dare say singularly, as a world leader who often receives phone calls, because I've been there, from world leaders asking his advice, who was able to strengthen NATO to the point that now 2 more countries will be joining. The American people watch and understand. It may not be part of what keeps them up at night and figures out how to pay their bills on a daily basis in terms of what I'm now discussing, but they appreciate the leadership of the United States.
The reason...
Now, she's absolutely correct. The American people can look at a side by side. Let's look at one right now. You see here, this is a side by side. Here's another side by side. Yet another side by side. And one more side by side. So you see, the American people can see that, and they know what they're voting for in 2024. She was absolutely spot on. You can see the side by side, and you can judge for yourself. I want to thank you for joining us here today. Please make sure you comment on this video. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.